Greetings, my beautiful lovelies. It's Emmy. Welcome back to another military ration taste test. Today, I'm going to be tasting an American MRE, a meal ready to eat, that was kindly sent to me by Andrea and her husband, Aaron. Thank you guys so much for sending me this MRE. And this is a MRE that just fallen to the floor. As I was saying, this is a US MRE menu 12 veggie burger with BBQ Vegetarian. What does that mean exactly? It sounds like there's a barbecue vegetarian in this. I'm assuming that this means like vegetarian barbecue sauce, because I don't know. I guess I'll find out. If you've missed my other military ration taste test, be sure to check out the playlist, which includes both domestic MREs and international ones. So it says veggie burger. I'm curious if this is just going to be a patty, or will it be an actual burger with a bun and all that kind of stuff. I've never had an MRE burger, although I've had burgers in a can, which I do not recommend at all. I don't even know how they can serve that or call that food. If you want to see my reaction to that heinous thing, be sure to check out the playlist as well. Okay, let's go ahead and open this. So here's a peelable seal. I always manage to have trouble opening this, but let's see if I can do it today. And yep, it's just not a lot to grip on, you know? I really want to open this without having to use it. Oh yeah. So once you get it started, like that little, and you can just get your fingers in there, you can, yeah. Oh, then it becomes a very satisfying thing. Yeah, that's nice. We have a chocolate banana nut muffin top. I love that. Unabashedly the muffin top, not the entire muffin, just the top. And we have the sundries bag here. We have a wheat snack bread. Oh, we have two of those. A First Strike nutritious energy bar, plastic spoon, a lemon lime beverage powder, a postcard that you can send to somebody that you're thinking of. Is the mango peach applesauce in a box. Here is our flameless ration heater. Here is a hot beverage bag. So this clarifies things a little bit for me. This is a veggie burger in barbecue sauce, so it's not going to be the actual burger. It looks like it's more like a Salisbury steak. So although I've tasted a lot of MREs, I am not an MRE expert, but from my understanding, first digit here represents the last digit of the year of manufacture. So I believe this is 2010, and the 126 is the 126th day of that year it was manufactured. So this is probably manufactured in April. So this is a pretty old MRE. This is about 8 years old. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and check what's inside of this. I usually call this the sundries bag, but I've been told it's called the accessory pack. So here's a little Tabasco. I really miss the glass bottles. Those are so stinking cute. Some gum. This looks like it might be xylitol gum, and by the red packaging, it looks like it's going to be cinnamon. Non-dairy creamer, salt, some tissue, instant coffee, sugar, moist towelette, and a pack of matches. Now, I always like to test out the matches because I like fire and I like the smell. So let's go ahead and do that. Make sure our fire works. It does. You never know when you might need to make a fire, right? Ooh. Okay, matches work. It says it's a refreshing moist towelette, a very strong napkin-sized towelette, saturated with cleansing lotion, cleans and refreshes hands and face without soap or water. Self-dries in seconds, leaves skin soft and smooth. So I guess this would be a way to wash your face as well. They said it's strong. How strong is it? Is this lotion? It doesn't feel like lotion. They call this oh, I just tore it. This is actually very moist. I like that. It's very wet towelette. It actually gives you enough moisture to feel like you're cleaning your hands. Ooh, it smells industrial. It doesn't smell lemon freshy, but at least there's enough dampness on there that you feel like you're kind of cleaning up. Ooh, and by the feel of it, pretty dense, and it looks like it's going to be more of an oval shape rather than a circle. Flameless ration heater, which uses no flames whatsoever. We're just gonna use a little bit of water. It says in very big letters, do not overfill. Just a couple teaspoons of water, really. This is the best part right here. You just lean it up on a rock or something. So you elevate it so that the water doesn't leak out. We tear the top of the MRE open, place the entree in there. You really don't need much. And then we put it back in the box. Prop this up and let it sit in there for about 10 or 15 minutes. Let's try the First Strike chocolate flavored energy bar. Feels very, very dense. Wow, look at that. It's shiny, it looks a bit like taffy, and looks like there's some kind of cereal or crunchy bits in there. Itadakimasu. And that tastes pretty good. It tastes a lot like it looks. Very similar to a power bar, very chewy, but there's nice little cereal bits in there. I think it's maybe puffed rice, some kind of puffed cereal. So you get a little bit of textural variety, a little bit of crunch, along with that stiff kind of taffy-like texture. The flavor is pretty good. It's sweet. It tastes a bit like brownies because it's chocolate flavored. Yeah, not bad. Very portable, easy to carry. You don't have to stop on the go. I think it would be a great little snack. Let's check out the banana chocolate nut muffin top. Another sweet item. Whoa, look at this. Oh my gosh. Wow. All right, so here's the muffin top. Looks mostly like crumbs at this point. I'm gonna get rid of our oxygen absorber. It smells a little bit like chocolate, and I do see some chocolate chips here and some nuts. So this is a little dry. So the texture was not as bad as I thought it was going to be, because this is essentially a pile of crumbs. It actually kind of is like bread. It was kind of fluffy and very airy, as you can see. But the flavor is not very good. It tastes a little bit burnt. There's some cocoa flavor in there, but I don't really taste any banana whatsoever. But I always find the shelf-stable breads and baked goods and MREs a little bit odd anyways, because they have to keep them and preserve them for so long. The texture is always strange. But in this case, the texture and the flavor is very odd. So I've got some water coming up to the boil behind me, and while I wait for that, let's go ahead and try the mango peach applesauce in a box. This one too was made in 2010, it looks like, and on the 159th day. So I imagine putting applesauce in a packet like this serves two purposes. One, it's very, very thin and compact. And number two, I imagine this would be easy to consume on the go, kind of like those purees you have for little toddlers. You're just like that. I found this interesting. There's a couple of tear notches here. So you could do it from here or from here. Oh, nice color. All right, let's use our water's ready. Mango peach applesauce. No. Don't really like that. I do taste some apple in there, but the mango flavor is not very pronounced, nor is the peach. But I'm not a huge fan of canned peaches, so that's probably the reason why I don't like this. And I'm disappointed that there's not a strong mango flavor in there. But it's pureed fruit after all. Probably helps keep you regular. It's got some sugar in there. It probably gives you a little bit of energy. It's really easy to consume, especially if you're on the go. So definitely serves a purpose. But just based on my own personal taste, I'm not a fan of that flavor combination. This is also 8 years old, so that might have something to do with it not tasting all that great. So this is the hot beverage bag they give you to place into the flameless ration heater. So based on past experience, when I've used a beverage bag and an entree in the flameless ration heater pack, neither one of the items got sufficiently heated up. So I'm just gonna use some boiling water to make my hot coffee, because it's just gonna be cold coffee. Yeah. I normally drink my coffee black, but because I have the sugar, I'm gonna add some of that. Non-dairy creamer. Alrighty, let's give our coffee a taste. Great, delicious. It's not great coffee in the sense that it was freshly roasted or handcrafted. It's camp truck stop coffee, and that's why it's great. All right, here we go. Oh my gosh. Wow, that does not look like any burger I've ever seen. It smells tangy, a little bit cinnamon. Let's give it a taste. Wow, it's very hard too. Okay. Kind of looks meat-like. Itadakimasu. It's what I imagine a dog treat would taste like. The barbecue sauce is very tangy, lots of vinegar in there. The patty itself is a little bit dry. It definitely tastes like a vegetarian fake meat kind of product. In terms of texture, it kind of reminds me of what would happen if you took a piece of beef jerky and chopped it all up and then somehow stuck it all back together. It has that kind of very dry, kind of crumbly texture to it. In terms of flavor, it tastes very artificial. Barbecue sauce with that very liquid, smoky flavor. Not exactly delicious, but if you're hungry, it probably tastes a lot better. So let's try it with the bread. Here it is. Very familiar shape when it comes to MRE breads. And it's very dry in texture. One thing I've noticed that helps is if you butterfly the bread. If you cut it like this, it seems to make them a little bit more palatable. It almost looks like a graham cracker and very dense. The texture of the bread actually reminds me of cornbread, kind of very dry, a little bit denser. And of course, there's no corn flavor. That makes it a little bit better in some sense. It doesn't make it as salty. Let's try some Tabasco, because hot sauce seems to improve everything in my book. And I'm gonna just douse it with Tabasco and do that instead. Definitely better. Now the Tabasco doesn't improve the texture at all, but it does improve the flavor. It makes it livelier, smokier, and zingier because you've got that additional vinegar in the sauce. Yeah, Tabasco always makes everything better. Let's make our lemon lime drink next and add my electrolyte powder. Add a half of canteen cups worth of water, which is 12 ounces. Wow, look at that color. Wow. And it tastes like lemon lime lollipops. Very, very sweet, very Kool-Aid-ish, a little bit of tang in there, and super artificial. Lastly, let's finish with some cinnamon gum, or what I think is cinnamon gum. Tastes like Big Red. Crunchy on the inside, you've got gum in the middle, and very, very cinnamony and palate cleansing. So there you have it, menu 12, vegetarian burger in barbecue sauce. And final thoughts, not one of the better MREs for sure. So Aaron, I hope your curiosity has been piqued, and Andrea, thank you guys so much for sending this to me and for making this episode possible. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed that one. And don't forget to grab yourself a Toodaloo Take Care Bye shirt. I will put the link down below. I hope you guys learned something. Please share this video with your friends. Follow me on social media, like, subscribe, and I shall see you in the next one. Toodaloo, take care, bye! I see him in the distance.